TEQ Super Sentry Broly. Like, brother, what the hell was that, bro? So for context, this was back in 2017, and they had just dropped LR TEQ Rosen Zamasu, a phenomenal LR, that same month. So the extreme tech type was in a decent spot and just needed a good Neo Gods leader. Then they teased this guy, and in his original teaser we couldn't tell that he was going to be a Super Sentry Broly. People just expected him to be a regular legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Like, we had the legendary Super Saiyan Broly as like the OG monotype leader, then like as the Gods leader, so it only made sense for the Neo Gods leader to also get like a legendary Super Saiyan Broly. But no, he was a Super Sentry Broly, a version of Broly that hadn't been seen in a Dragon Ball game since honestly I don't even know when. So this was obviously extremely hype. But then people saw his kit, and bro, this guy was just so bad. Like, sure, he did damage, but to do damage you had to sacrifice his defense, which was pretty bad, because even though defense wasn't as important at the time, there were still limits to that. Like, having zero defense is bad, and will always be bad, and it didn't take that many orbs for him to get pretty close to that. So yeah, he couldn't tank anything unless you give him no orbs. But then he didn't do as much damage as the other Neo Gods leaders who came before him, at the exception of like Agels per 17. But at least Agels per 17 was tanky after a little build up. So yeah, this guy was definitely a fumble. But what made him a very bad fumble at the time is that EZs weren't at 10. So in people's mind, this was literally the only version of that card they were ever going to see, and he sucked.